Hello and welcome. This is a little vlog from my first time going to Istanbul, Turkey. And let me tell you, first off, I really enjoyed it. It was a bit rushed, a bit improvised, but it was very authentic. And I enjoyed visiting Istanbul this way. The first day we were basically dropped by the bus in this area called Walali. This is the area where Hagia Sophia is, the area where the Grand Bazaar is, and it was super rainy and kind of cloudy. Oh, look at these fashions, just not sponsored, not affiliated, just the dresses. I know that there are people here who like sewing. This is why, I took this picture so I can show you. But as I was saying, it was rainy, it was unpleasant weather, but the place was pleasant and very interesting. So, we walked a lot, and that's, the basis of our vacation. We saw a lot of things, which half of them we didn't know what they were. For instance, these columns here. We had no idea what, those are, but I'm showing you the Bosphore writing here. You're walking in this big city and you just, see the sea and a lot of mosques, which obviously, but all of them are so different and pretty, and this is a place where you wash your feet. My videos are very short. This street was very nice, and it had this huge tree, which I don't think you can realize how huge the tree is. And over there was a park and this very narrow street on which we met a cat and a dog, but I will leave the animals for another video. This here is Hagia Sophia, and there was a line starting from over there and going all the way to Hagia Sophia. So we didn't visit the inside of Hagia Sophia because we probably had to, sit on that line for 2 hours. And this is our first time in Istanbul, and I prefer to just walk around the city to get, the idea of the shape of the city and what it is like, and to see the stores, to see the Grand Bazaar, the bazaars as a whole, which was something that I was very excited about. This is the outside, near the outside of the Grand Bazaar. We did have Turkish tea. I am not a big fan of tea. I love herbal tea. I just am not big Earl Grey fan. I don't like the bitterness of it. But anyway, this is the inside of the Grand Bazaar. Overall, from what I learned, on the inside, the prices are double or triple from what it's on the outside. It is very beautiful. If you go there, you should just walk around and see. Just be careful, because I got lost in there. I couldn't leave. It's so big. It's like a labyrinth and you're walking and everything is beautiful, everything is shiny. People want to sell you stuff, and all of the galleries for first time comer, they look the same. And at one point I was like, I want to get out of here, and I see more of these pretty things, but I don't see an exit. I cannot understand where I am. I don't know what's the structure of the place. So it can be very overwhelming, especially if you're like us and this is the first thing you do, you go there, you will be overwhelmed. We hadn't really slept well. Well, I didn't sleep on the bus at all, and it was overwhelming. Next time I'll just walk around and, see the Grand Bazaar for myself. But anyways, the Grand Bazaar and Hagia Sophia are at the same place. Oh, and by the way, we ate dinners, which we have dinners in Bulgaria. And Turkish and Bulgarian dinners are very different. I do like Bulgarian dinners a bit more. I'm sorry, I grew up on them. And this here is the area of which our second day journey started. This is an airplane hotel, airport hotel, sorry. And so you can see this is the outskirts of the city. Well, it's actually not really the outskirts, but it's an outer place, and this is how you charge your Istanbul card. You put your card over there, you put the money in there as we show it. Then it takes your money, it shows you how much you have in the card, and it's ready. It's super easy. Our excursion offered us, we can pay them and they can take us places, but we told them no, we don't want that. And we bought this transportation card, which is just called Istanbul card. And they speak in English in the subway and in most transportation. So if you're good with using Google Maps, you're gonna be pretty good with using the public transportation in Istanbul. It's very fast, it's very well connected, it's clean, it's safe, at least from my experience. It was my first time going there, but it was easy to use. The views vary, obviously. The outer the further you away from the touristy places, the less interesting the views are going to be. But what I'm filming here is the traffic on a bus. Previously you saw the traffic on the subway or the Marmaray, which, by the way, the subway in Istanbul goes above land too, and also I think out of the city, and that's why it's called Marmaray. I'm not 100% sure, and if it's Marmaray or Marmaray. We didn't speak Turkish, but we spoke English, and it's easy to go around Istanbul knowing English. So even the people who didn't know English were able to kind of understand us, and using Google Maps we were able to choose where we want to go. And the cool thing about the city, one of the many cool things, sorry, is you walk and water sea. There is the golden horn, I think it translates to English. Sorry, I'm translating from Turkish to Bulgarian to English, so the locations names might be a bit confusing. You see the Bosphora, which is the, I don't know the word in English, protok in Bulgarian. Anyways, there's also transportation over, water, because there are several places where the city is, crossed by water. Anyways, this is Doma Bahçe, another very touristy place that you should visit when you go in Istanbul, that we didn't technically visit because you can see this behind the fence is the line. We would have stayed for 2 hours there and just waited the line. It is said that it's very beautiful inside. It's all golden and full of ornaments, and you can see it's beautiful from the outside. So I can imagine what it's on the inside. But again, for our first just coming to Istanbul, we wanted to look around the city and get a feel for it. And next time we go, we will visit Hagia Sophia, we will visit this place. And here is a dough, this is a dough channel. What do you know? This is one of the gates of this palace, which Dolmabahce is the Sultan's palace. Don't quote me on these things, you can, Google them yourselves. We went there with the help of Google, not sponsored, not affiliated, but yeah, our entire travel was based off that. Oh, and this is a museum, the outside of the museum, and here is a silly clip of me. I have a big gun. With a tiny handle. Yeah, I'm being a child. But cool. We didn't visit the museum either. When I go somewhere for the first time, I think the best way to really feel the place is just to walk around it. Obviously, we didn't only walk, we used public transportation a lot, but we also, made a lot of kilometers just walking through the city, and I really enjoyed it. There will be more videos. This video I decided to just show you the overall views. There will be a video about what dolls I bought there. There will be a video about something called miniature, which I think my regular viewers will enjoy super a lot, because it's an entire park of miniatures. So, you understand why it's a separate video. And anyways, this is another sarai or palace. And that's the cool thing. Even, if you don't know where you're going, you always find something beautiful, especially in the older part of the city. This entire walk around Dolmabahce was very improvised. We wanted to go to Ortaköy, which I think this area here might be already in Ortaköy, but also I will leave Ortaköy for its own video, because first off, I like shorter videos, and second, I really enjoyed the area in Ortaköy, so I want it to be special. But these are shots from Yenikapi. It's like the station where you interchange the subway. Oh, and this is Topkapi, I think is the name, or was it? It's the old walls of Constantinople, and you can see, why it took it 100 years to actually fall. These walls were massive. I don't know if, by my videos you can actually get the idea of how huge they were. And everywhere around the city you will find these water fountains, which were built by different sultans, and if you can read this you will know which sultan it is, but sadly we couldn't. And this is the profile of the wall, and I'm showing you where it ends, right, after the car, and it's basically thick two cars. I don't know if you can actually understand how big the wall is. We were very impressed with my boyfriend. We were going somewhere else, and we got off the bus earlier and actually saw these walls, which are just amazing, and which we will come back to visit another time when we come back to Istanbul, because it's thing on its own. It's very big, very long, my swishy. And the people are very nice. This taxi driver, slowed down, so because he saw me, we saw eye to eye each other that I was filming, and he just pulled back which was so cool of him. He smiled, and everyone we met. I'm not saying that the world is a perfect pink place, but our experience, my personal experience, was, the people were very nice. I was able to get around with my broken English. I will most definitely go again, and it's such a huge city. Like, I had no idea. Maybe you do, maybe you are from a bigger place, but I had no idea how big it is. And it's, I'm actually usually very intimidated by such big places, but it has such a soul. I don't know if that sounds weird, but yeah, I'll definitely, when if I can go back. And this is the Blue Sapphire, which we went because there is like a panoramic view from the top, but we didn't see it because the prices were weird. There was prices for locals and prices for tourists, and the prices for tourists were triple, which we felt wasn't worth it. So I present you the view from the hotel. That's a sunrise. That's the day we were leaving. Don't worry, the views from Istanbul aren't over. We do have a lot more footage, and again, door shopping. I filmed a lot of animals, which I wanna put in a separate video. We went to a miniature and I filmed there a lot and enjoyed it a lot. It was, for a dog collector, it's an amazing place to go, but that will be its own video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I don't know if that was random or not. I just filmed randomly whenever I could, whenever it wasn't awkward to film. And I hope that this video made some sense. I hope that, if you are thinking, should I visit Istanbul, maybe I swayed you that you should, because it's a very nice place. It really is. I really enjoyed it. Again, I don't have much experience with travel. It's my first time leaving my country, but for me personally, it was a great experience, and I'll probably, if I get the chance, I'll go back again. And don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and come back within a day or two for another video. I'll see you then. Bye for now.